So we are at the midway point of the regular season of college football, and I have 3 more predictions for week 7. Thank you so much for watching this video on college football media. If you're new here, we talk about teams, trends, and traditions to logos, history, and predictions. If that sounds interesting to you, consider subscribing for more in-depth college football content. So before I start talking about week 7, I want to recap a few things on week 6. The big game, Florida came out and beat Auburn in a really big win for the Florida Gators. Florida's defense just stifled Auburn's offense, and they couldn't really do a whole lot. It was somewhat of a messy game with 4 turnovers on both sides, I believe. But there's still a lot of football to be played for both teams, and both teams still have a lot of opportunities. And what about SMU? For the first time since the 1980s, the Pony Express, the Mustangs, are undefeated. Personally, I like seeing SMU play as good as they are. In the American Conference, of course, they've got some tough competition in UCF, Cincinnati, Memphis, and I know they'll all butt heads later in the season. But I just think it's cool to see SMU come back from the death penalty that has happened almost 40 years ago. Now let's go ahead and jump into the predictions for week 7. For the Gridiron Guarantee this week, Arizona State is favored by 1 point at home against Washington State. Arizona State, the Sun Devils, are ranked number 18 in the nation this week. Washington State is not ranked currently. But I guarantee that the Arizona State Sun Devils, with Coach Herm Edwards, will pull out this game and get a win. For the upset alert, look for Texas Tech at Baylor. Baylor is 6-0, and they're an 11-point favorite hosting the Red Raiders. But Texas Tech did beat a ranked Oklahoma State team last week. So just watch out, be careful in this game, and see if Texas Tech can play spoiler for the undefeated Bears. College game day is again in SEC country and for another Florida game. Corso picked the Gators at home last week, but this week might be a little bit different. Florida proved a lot last week, they really did, but they're facing a completely different LSU team in this matchup. LSU's offense has been on fire this season, and you can definitely make an argument that LSU's offense hasn't played a whole lot of great defenses yet, and they will this week in Florida. But Florida's offense, while being able to maintain and might have had a blessing in disguise when Felipe Franks got hurt, has to play the LSU defense. And LSU's defense has not looked the same as they have been in the past. However, will it be an Achilles heel when they play Florida? I'm not sure, but I don't quite think so. LSU is favored at home by 13 points. And let me just say that that line is ridiculous. I do not think that LSU should be favored by 2 touchdowns, basically. I do believe Florida will definitely cover this game, and they have a legitimate chance to win the game as well. But for my pick, I think I'm going to go with LSU. At home in Death Valley with the fans, I believe a night game, you know it's going to be rocking in that stadium, and it might just give the push that the Tigers need. But that also creates a huge opportunity for Florida to prove themselves once again. So what do you think? Let me know your opinion in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more college football content. If you would like to see any more, you can check out some videos right here. Check me out on Twitter and Instagram. Again, thank you so much for watching College Football Media. Until next time, be goody now.